We see the red carpets, the matching designer outfits, the romantic Instagram posts. But beneath the glamour and the hashtags, some celebrity couples hide deeply toxic truths. They smile for the cameras while struggling behind closed doors. They post declarations of love while silently enduring betrayal, manipulation, and sometimes even abuse. This is the side of fame you're not supposed to see. The dark, heartbreaking, toxic moments these celebrity couples desperately tried to keep hidden. Beyoncé and Jay-Z, the elevator incident, and the years of infidelity. They're known as music royalty, a billion-dollar couple who dominate every stage they step on. But behind their powerful image, Beyoncé and Jay-Z's marriage has been tested by betrayal, secrecy, and raw emotional wounds. The world got its first real glimpse of their toxicity in 2014 when surveillance footage leaked of Solange Knowles, Beyoncé's sister, physically attacking Jay-Z in an elevator at the Met Gala. There was no sound, but the image was loud enough. Solange was furious. Beyoncé stood by in silence. Jay-Z didn't retaliate, but clearly, something deep and dark had just unfolded. For years, fans speculated. Then came Lemonade, Beyoncé's poetic, soul-bearing masterpiece that exposed her husband's infidelity. Jay-Z responded with his own album, For 44, essentially confessing to cheating and apologizing. While the couple has since publicly healed and even renewed their vows, it's clear that for a long time, their relationship was held together not by perfection, but by survival. They covered up scandal with silence and performed love on stage while mending pain behind the scenes. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, love, violence, and legal chaos. What began as a whirlwind romance quickly spiraled into one of the most public and toxic celebrity breakups in history. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard presented an image of chemistry and charisma. But behind the Hollywood facade was a deeply troubling relationship full of physical altercations, emotional abuse, and endless manipulation. In 2016, Amber filed for divorce and a restraining order, alleging domestic abuse. The world was stunned. A few years later, Depp sued Heard for defamation, leading to a courtroom battle broadcast live in 2022. Graphic text messages, audio recordings, and witness testimonies painted a picture of mutual destruction. For years, both parties hid what was really happening. They smiled at red carpets, gave glowing interviews, and posted curated snapshots of couple-dom. But once the truth spilled into the courtroom, it was clear their relationship wasn't just toxic, it was traumatic. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, public love, private pain. They were the ultimate modern couple, iconic, controversial, always in the headlines. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's marriage looked like a fusion of art and influence. But behind the filters and paparazzi photos was a relationship slowly collapsing under the weight of mental health struggles, ego battles, and emotional strain. Kanye's bipolar disorder, which he publicly acknowledged, began to deeply affect their marriage. He would go on Twitter rants, airing family secrets and accusing Kim of trying to control him. He ran for president and claimed their daughter North was almost aborted. These moments shocked the public, but for Kim, they were lived in silence before the world ever found out. Despite presenting a united front, Kim was reportedly overwhelmed and heartbroken. She filed for divorce in 2021, citing irreconcilable differences. Their marriage was more than toxic, it was emotionally exhausting. And yet, for years, they covered it up with photo shoots and Vogue covers. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, a romance fueled by chaos. They were teen dreams turned tabloid staples. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez captivated millions with their on-again, off-again love story. But behind the fan art and paparazzi frenzy was a relationship built on codependency, emotional immaturity, and constant instability. From 2010 to 2018, they dated, broke up, and got back together more times than fans could count. Each time, they tried to paint a picture of true love, but whispers of jealousy, control, and even verbal fights followed them everywhere. Selena later revealed the relationship had been emotionally abusive. Meanwhile, Justin admitted he wasn't in a place to be a good partner at the time. Their story, though romanticized by fans, was riddled with toxicity. For years, they performed love for cameras while dealing with real emotional damage behind the scenes. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, entanglements and open secrets. Will and Jada have always been seen as one of Hollywood's most enlightened couples, open-minded, spiritually aware, and fiercely bonded. But their marriage, like many others, is far more complex than it appears. In 2020, Jada admitted during her Red Table Talk show that she had an entanglement with singer August Alsina while she and Will were separated. The interview became viral overnight, especially because Will, visibly emotional, sat across from her during the confession. Fans felt betrayed, not because of the infidelity, but because the couple had long portrayed themselves as unbreakable. What followed were months of speculation, memes, and debates. The reality was clear. Their marriage had deep flaws, and for years, they tried to cover those cracks with philosophy, spirituality, and carefully crafted interviews. The toxicity wasn't just in the entanglement. It was in the silence, the image management, and the pressure to appear woke while privately suffering. Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green. Silence, control, and a slow burn. Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green were married for 10 years, but their relationship was riddled with control, miscommunication, and emotional strain. Megan, who rose to stardom with Transformers, became increasingly vocal in later years about how trapped she felt in the relationship. While Brian insisted things were fine, Megan often hinted that she had sacrificed much of her identity during their marriage. Their split in 2020 seemed amicable at first, but passive-aggressive Instagram posts and public shade soon revealed a much more bitter reality. For years, the couple kept up appearances. But behind closed doors, there was tension over parenting, careers, and control. What fans saw was a picture-perfect family. What they didn't see was a woman aching for freedom. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. Cheating, public shaming, and media frenzy. When Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson starred in Twilight, their chemistry leaped off the screen. Their off-screen romance only added fuel to the fandom fire. But it all came crashing down in 2012 when Kristen was caught on camera cheating with director Rupert Sanders. The media exploded. Fans were heartbroken. Robert was publicly humiliated. Kristen issued a rare, emotional apology. For years, they had crafted an image of young, passionate love. But the cheating scandal shattered that illusion. What followed was a painfully awkward attempt at reconciliation, public appearances filled with forced smiles, and eventual separation. The toxicity of their situation wasn't just the betrayal, it was the intense pressure to maintain a fake fairy tale for the sake of fans and studio profits. Behind every red carpet kiss is a private conversation. Behind every Instagram post is a story the public will never fully know. And behind every power couple is a human heart, bruised, broken, and sometimes barely hanging on. If you were shocked by the hidden toxicity behind these celebrity love stories, don't forget to like this video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and hit that subscribe button for more powerful, raw celebrity deep dives. Because the truth behind the spotlight is always more complicated than it seems.